What was there any sort of obvious learning points or any sort of light bulb moments that came with that when you sort of really decided to knuckle down?
Probably we played in a final, elimination final, I think in '95 against Padthaway, and we probably should have won. But they still had Stephen Sims and Lester Ross and all these great players who'd been a part of their flag a couple of years before, but they were sort of on the wane a little bit. But they turned up this day and they were just really hard and fit. It was a warm day as well, and I think we should have won, but I was playing on ball and I just couldn't keep up with these blokes, and they were harder and ran further than me. And I think from that moment I thought, oh, I better get a bit more serious about this. And so I would have been, I think, 22 then. And in that summer, I just ran and ran and wanted to be the fittest guy who went back to pre-season training at the start of '96. And I hadn't won an A grade best and fairest at Kaiby then. And so, yeah, that was my point that really turned it around. I just decided that I had to show up basically, and have a good year in '96, which I did. And I did win the A grade best and fairest. And that sort of just proved to me again that, you'll get out of it what you put into it. Um, and I've always, after that point, tried to make a point of being the fittest guy coming back to the preseason. And then you're in front of everyone. You're not competing against them, but you just feel good. You've just got a good, confident feeling, and you've done the work, and then everything will be fine after that.
And so I guess that's sort of a standard you've set for yourself, but it's also setting the standard for the group, I guess, isn't it? When you come back in top shape and everyone can look at you and go, "Wow, this is what I need to do as well."
Yeah.
Did you sort of take that mentality into the leadership roles that you've found yourself in after that? Was that sort of something that you really wanted to instill? Is the preparation that you can do behind the scenes?
Yeah, definitely. When I coached for the first time in 2003 at Kaiby, I went back home to Wycliffe Bolac for 1 year in 2002, and we won the flag again over there, which was great just for a 1 year break from the local scene. And then came back as the A grade coach in 2003 and decided that the way we were going to go about it was, well, we had a really young, like a good, not a premiership window age group, but good mid-20s sort of people. Um, and I thought if we get really fit, we could surprise a few sides. And so I made sure I came back fit, and so I could lead the runs and win the long distance running and all that sort of stuff, and just show that I'm not all puff and washed up. So it was good to be able to lead like that.